any female born after 1993 can't cook. All they know is their phone, twerk, be bisexual, eat hot chips, and lie. This came from the desk of Trey Songz. Did you see this?
That was from Trey Songz?
That was from Trey Songz. Did you see this?
No, I didn't see it. No.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you agree with that? After 1993, the year doesn't have to be 1993, but you get the general energy of what he's saying, right?
I do. He's just saying that the younger females don't take they have other focuses.
Okay.
They have other focuses.
So that's how you're choosing to frame it.
I think listen, when it comes to the whole situation with that, I definitely agree as far as like, because I myself cook, so I can say that I would like to have a female who knows how to cook. Are there a lot of females that know how to cook these days? No. I mean, that part is definitely
okay, so you agree with what Trey's saying. Well, at least part of what he's saying.
If they can cook, it's like a few dishes. They have like their few specialty dishes, which is like the only things that they really learn how to cook from the recipe book.
Yeah.
And then really it's not like, when I say cook, I mean you got to be able to make a bunch of different meals and not need recipe books for it, and go out and do the shopping and all of that.
Wait. What's wrong with following a recipe?
There's nothing wrong with following a recipe, but what chef in what restaurant is following somebody else's recipe book?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Any professional chef is creating their own recipes. That's what cooks and that's what chefs does.
Right.
You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be on that professional Michelin star level. But if you're telling me that you know how to cook, I don't want to come to your house and see that you're taking from Rachel Ray, and now we're making Rachel Ray's double fudge brownies.
What about the side where he says all they are concerned about is twerking and being on their phone? I don't care about the hot chips, but the twerking and being on their. So basically, can't cook, twerking, being on their phone. So we covered the cooking part. Well, you did. What about the twerking and being on their phone? I like being on their phone. I haven't seen in recent memory. I don't think I've seen a female without a cell phone in a very long time. I used to equate, women, like women, not girls, women with with breasts. I'd be like, oh, breasts, that's a woman, because women have breasts. Now you can almost say cell phone, woman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just it's a part of them.
Too. Men have cell phones too.
Of course, but I'm just saying, going to his post, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like a part of them. I haven't seen it in a very long time. As a matter of fact, if I do see a woman without their phone, I would start the clock at 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, that phone will come out. They'll be checking, whether they're checking the time, email, whatever. The phone will come out in 5 minutes. The twerking. This is going to be a nice segue into our next topic, but the twerking. Speak to that.
I mean, there's a lot of females. I mean, anybody who's on Instagram knows what's going on, man. There's females who nowadays aspire to be Instagram models. Like, that's their thing. They want the likes and all of that stuff. But I think it just really depends on the type of women that you surround yourself with, man. Like,
he's saying he's making a broad statement. He's saying if you were born after 93, these are your priorities. So I want you to speak to that. Do you agree with that?
No.
Okay,
no,
yeah, I disagree with that. But I mean, I would be an idiot to say that pretty much twerking is almost like the national anthem. Your grandma twerks. Your teacher's twerking. Your nurse is twerking. You might get an open bypass surgery, recover, be so grateful to that doctor, that female doctor. Couple months later, you're full, you're good, whatever. You're on your Instagram. She's twerking. She's twerking now. You know what I mean? So, I seen this this girl, Claudia B. Shout out Claudia B. I seen she liked this girl's tweet, and I don't want to pull it up, but the tweet said, "Quitting my job to follow my dreams as a professional sex worker." That was basically the likeness of the tweet. Now there was two pictures in that tweet. The first picture of quitting my job was I guess she was working in a factory. And then the second picture following my lifelong dreams to become a sex worker, she was like kind of in like this bondage outfit. And my response to that tweet was, I hope this is a troll, shake my head. But mind you, this tweet had thousands of likes. Thousands of likes, all these retweets. So the reason why I bring that up in relation to Trey Songz' post about the twerking, not that far-fetched. Like, how is that your lifelong dream, bro? To be a sex worker? Why can't you just like sex? Why can't you just get a boyfriend or a husband or whatever and just have a lot of sex? Why can't you just have a lot of sex? Why do you need to sell yourself? This is the aspirations, and I'm supposed to like that. I'm supposed to be like, you do you, girlfriend. I'm supposed to be okay with that?
Listen, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, because and people will look at this and they'll be like, "Oh, Chris, you can't tell a woman what to do with her body," and I can't, obviously not. I can't even tell my own wife what to do with her body. And once my daughter becomes a certain age, I can't tell her what to do. But what I'm saying is, like, when things like that are being celebrated and becoming normalized, my daughter has to grow up in that social media environment. I don't want her to see that and be like, this is regular. And when I'm trying to tell her it's not, she's looking at me like I'm the weird one because everybody else is doing it. It's not regular. It's not okay.
No, that's not normal.
Cuties.
Irregular things, that's usually what gets the attention. So